limit x tends to 0, sin x by x is equal to 1. That we already proved now. Cos x is less than sin x by x less than 1. So when they ask you to prove this, you have to prove this. The previous concept, the previous theorem, you have to prove. Understood? So here we already proved it, so I'm just writing it down. So whenever this theorem is asked, you have to prove the previous concept. So cos x is less than sin x by x less than 1. Take limit on both the sides. So take limit x tends to 0. Limit x tends to 0 cos x less than limit x tends to 0 sin x by x less than 1. 1 is a constant. It's independent of x. So you need not write. Even if you write, it is 1 only. So if you want to write, if it is limit x tends to 0, it is 1 only. We need not write it. Now what is the limit of this? When you substitute x as 0, put x as 0, what do you get? Cos 0, right? Cos 0. Limit x, that is become cos 0. Limit x tends to 0 of cos x. So cos 0 is 1. Left of 0 is minus 0.9999 if you take. See, x is minus point, very close to 0 if you take. Left of 0 minus 0.9999 or something like that. So cos of that answer will become 1 only, not minus 1, because cos is an even function. Isn't it? Cos of this number is 1. Cos of whatever it is minus 0.999 is approximately equal to 1 only. Right of 0 is 0.00001. You take that is also equal to 1. So this limit of cos x tends to 0 is going to give you 1, and this side is also 1, and quote the sandwich theorem now. We have learned the sandwich theorem, right? The sandwich theorem is, what is a sandwich theorem? Some function lies between two equal values, then this will be equal to the same value. So this is the sandwich theorem. F of x is less than or equal to g of x, less than or equal to h of x. If the limit of f of x is L and limit of h of x is also L, then g of x will also be equal to L. By sandwich theorem, what happens here? Limit x tends to 0, sin x by x is equal to 1. The second part of the question, limit x tends to 0, 1 minus cos x by x equal to 0. You know the formula for cos 2x. Cos 2x is 2 cos square x minus 1. You have learned in trigonometry. 1 minus 2 sin square x. You remember this formula? So this, you bring it this side. So 2 sin square x is equal to cos 2x. So sin square x will be equal to 1 minus cos 2x by 2. So if it is 2x, you have x here. If it is cos 2x here, you have x. So it is 1 minus cos x will be sin square x by 2. This is called half angle form. So 1 minus cos x, you can write it as 2 sin square x by 2. So this is limit x tends to 0, 2 sin square x by 2 by x. We can write this as sin x by 2 into sin x by 2 by x. Bring this 2 down. This 2 we can bring it down, right? So sin x by 2, sin square x by 2, write as sin x by 2 into sin x by 2 by this x, and this bring this 2 down. Now limit x tends to 0, sin x by x is equal to 1. So this is, you can split x tends to 0, sin x by 2 by x by 2 into limit x tends to 0, sin x by 2. You have learned as a property, limit x tends to a, f of x into g of x is nothing but limit x tends to a, f of x into, you can separate the functions and then find the limits. I am just doing that here. limit x tends to 0, I just separated it. So it will become 1. But this is, when you substitute x as 0, sin 0 value is 0. Just put x as 0. So the value is 0.